Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. Me, your host Sean. Stay tuned for some news later, but we're going to start with EV Box and their ultra fast charging network with Allegro. Well, EV Box has gone up because it's ultra fast charging network and deal with it Allegro. We spoke before about ChargePoint, and it's showed the ties with showed the ties with DCRN. Now we're going to go with EV Box. Allegro to use Alpitronic and Tritium chargers. So Allegro has gone to EV Box and said, listen, we can give you faster charging points. We will act as a third party. And they've snapped it up. DCRN, of course, are merging with Tritium. It's not done and dusted, but it's as good as. Of course, we've seen what's happened with XPOA, which was a shame because that would have been one hell of a deal for us and for them. But I think they saw what was happening in Spac and got a bit worried about it crashing before jumping up. But not all SPACs are going down. Look at Lucid. Now, sorry, that's moving on too much. So the good thing about DCRN is it hasn't made a massive move up or a massive move down either, because we don't want it to make a massive move down either, because it seems no one else is talking much about this. I have to give a shout out to Octo Nation. He seems to be the only other one talking about it. Charlie at the Octo Nation. No, he always does a lot of good work, so why not check him out? The thing is, though, we've seen recently a couple of SPACs not even putting proper regulatory information in their first reports. So you have to be selective with your SPACs. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, you have till the 1st of August to use my link in the description down below to be entered in a free bundle worth £5,000. And you still get a free share whether or not you win this bundle. It only costs £2. Think of it as a risk-free thing, because you get £2. You get a share worth over £2, and you could get a whole portfolio to set yourself up. I'll see you later. Back to the video. I think once this starts reporting, we're going to see huge rise in revenue and in sales. But this is one should be in. I'm definitely in it, but the problem with being in this is if you look at the warrants, the warrants have come down heavily. So they're coming down to a level where they're worth picking up. Now, if you look back, warrants going down that way. If the warrants hit $1, I'm definitely picking up. But they're I have my position fully built out on here, but with enough cash to pick up more with these back. Anyway, let's move on. Talking about warrants, I spoke before about Red Bull. Now, they were linked to Liverpool and Red Sox, but of course that is no longer the option. We're still waiting to find out who is, but good thing about it is it's gone under $1. The great thing about it is this is don't forget to hit that lovely like button, and don't forget the sexy subscribe button. A lot sexier than me, just ask the wife. And if you want to be a hero, hit the bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. And why not check out the links in the description below. If you're looking for a free trading platform, you get a free share worth up to $200, depending on the platform you use if you deposit a small amount. This is the biggest SPAC holding in amongst hedge funds than any other one, with Slam as number 2. So if hedge funds are in this, you have to wonder. Anyway, let's move on. Queen's Gambit. Is merging with SWVL, an Israeli transit platform, which I do like Israeli tech. Now, I have this in my Discord. I'm not going to take up too much time until the investor presentation comes out. Now, we have IEA. Spoken about this a lot. Before they come out with the infrastructure bill, this was a fair value of $50. The infrastructure bill should have added value to it, but because there's been slight dilution, not much, only 3 million shares, but it's still dilution. I think it's still a $50 stock. The good thing about that is what happened with the dilution. Now, some investors have come and said, we're willing to invest, we want shares, but we want them at a discount. Now, most of the time when that happens, they want 10, 20, 30% discount. Smaller companies, it's even 50% discount. And they said, all right, how much are you going to invest? They invested over $200 million, which is good because they can use that for more rigs, they can use that for more anything, even paperwork. Look at the price to sales. Look at the market cap versus enterprise value. Now, I really do like this. Now, they are their dilution was 5%. The discount was 5%. Now, the fact that they've only given up 5% discount on this is a kind of fluctuation in a day, and you've seen how you've seen how it fluctuates. Now, and they've got a huge amount of money on their balance sheet to invest. They have 1.8 billion with their recent earnings. They have they may have lagged estimates, but that's because they have $1.8 billion backlog of work, and this money will help them clear some of that work. Now, for a company like this to have that backlog, a $289 million company, is amazing. At the moment, they were having to get loans and hire things to complete the work. Now they can buy these vehicles, which long term is going to be better. I just think this is a very good investment, especially with the infrastructure bill coming along. Now, a few tidbits. Breeze Holdings Acquisition Corp. This is a rights to buy the SPAC. That's why it's BREZR. You need 20 of these to actually buy the SPAC. And before you go running for the hills, the bid is 0.19, the ask is 0.28. What does that make? That makes between 380 and 560 for the SPAC, which is in energy, probably oil, and I know people are worried about dirty oil, but EVs are not going to be, we're not going to go completely EV tomorrow. We know oil is at a high. I just think this is a good way to get into it. Now, for those of you who didn't know about my Discord, I put a lot of information in there. I mentioned the other day about Dave Portnoy announcing they're getting broadcasting rights CBS used to have for the bowl. I do lots of updates, lots of reviews, and I will, this week only, I'm trying a pre-market chat, but only just as a trial. It's not going to be like professional. Just trying to see if there's any uptake in it. If there's not, then I won't. A lot of other channels, they charge for this kind of Discord, they charge for this sort of thing. I do not.